everybody, we're back playing Frostpunk, and you'll see we finished the inner ring of our little town around the generator. So we've got to grow up here. Workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is to put our children to work. Open the Book of Laws. This is a bit of a moral question, isn't it? Do we want to have child labour? I suppose it's life or death, so I guess we'll sign it.
Hear me! New law in the city!
Kids should be learning, not working. Oh well, it's tough times, I guess. Gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so we're heading into morning again. See the workers are heading out for their morning shift. The cookhouse opens up at 8 AM. Starts producing food. Of course, we've got no raw meat, so that's not going to work. But we do have 110 food at the moment, so we're doing okay. So I created another tent to house the remaining townsfolk. And we create a workshop. So the workshop will allow us to research technologies and improve our generator and other things. So you can see we can add a few children to the wood farming. Free up some workers so we can build our new constructions. I've got no raw materials, raw food at the moment. Steam level 2, we need to research that at the workshop. Also got heat range settings as well. We can increase the range of the generator, so it creates an expanding ring around it, which might be another option. See, one of our work crates piles is depleted and steel wreckage is depleted, so we might have to find other sources of wood later on. So the workshop is constructing. The hunter's hut's closed. Let's boost the workers in there. Build streets. You can see the tent needs a street built next to it. So we'll get the spare workers to build a street in there as well. Halt operations. Resume operations. Okay, so we can switch these off if we need to. So 15 raw food per day. And the working hours are 6 PM to 6 AM, so overnight. dismantle the building if we need to. Do you see the workers heading off to the coal mine there? So we've got iron ore deposit here that we can extract. We need a steelworks for that. Okay, the tent's finished and the workshop's nearly complete.
Workday ends. It's off time.
That's the end of the workday. So they'll start hunting now. You can see the food starting to tick over. Hunters leave the city to hunt in Frostland for food. They work from 6 PM to 6 AM. Initially they bring up to 15 units of raw food for each hunt. Research upgrades that significantly increase hunt yield. Okay, let's look at the workshop. We can add some engineers to the workshop. So that doesn't open until 8 AM. We can choose some research in here. Steam hub allows us to build steam hubs. Contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. That's pretty useful for colder areas. And heaters allow us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises the workplace temperature by 1 level, consumes 1 coal per hour. So that's pretty handy too for cold workplaces. So you can see we've got 5 sick people down the bottom there still. So we need to build some medical places as well. And these are all the little people going out to hunt in the forest, in the frozen forest. Okay, we're in the workshop. So we can construct a medical post. We've got 25 pieces of wood. Just put it there. I'll try and get these sick people numbers down again. You see the workers coming over to build the medical facility. Okay, that's nearly complete now. So I've only got 1 engineer available. You see the sick number went down straight away down the bottom there. Okay, so grab an engineer from there, from the cookhouse. Put it to work in the medical facility. So temperature levels are going to drop soon. So they'll drop down to -40 for a while and then they'll come back up after 6 AM. 2 gravely sick people as well. We're doing fine, all things considered. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Okay, food and hunger. So the red indicator is number of hungry people. The hunter's hut gathers raw food. A hothouse can make more raw food. And a cookhouse can create food rations from the raw food. So 2 units of food for every raw food piece. Treat the gravely ill. One of our people is gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in the medical posts, but may undergo risky amputations as a result. Okay. So do we want amputations, or do you just want to sustain life? I think if we amputate, then at least we save their lives, right? So let's do that, rather than letting them die.
A new law has passed.
Even with all our advanced medicine, we have to resort to this. At least we'll be saving lives. That's right. Okay, temperature's going down. Minus 40. Okay, so we can't research the heaters in the workplace just yet because the place is closed. I suppose we could do an emergency shift.
Work time. Get moving.
Yeah, let's activate the emergency shift. Keep the research going strong. Okay, that's ticking over now. See our coal pile's depleted at the top left there. So let's start farming a new coal pile. Okay. What's this scrap? Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. So that's just a bit of a reminder, a bit of a hurry on for the building the beacon. Which I don't think we have yet in our buildable items. I think it's something that we're going to have to research. I think heating is probably more of a higher priority right now. Currently working on heaters. You can see the beacon is here. 10 trees and 7 hours to build, or to research. You can see the workers are heading out to the new coal pile over there on the right. Mild frostbite. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Yep, well, we're working on that right now. See the workers heading into the new coal pile over here. And then here's the other resources over here. Wood crates. And steel. Got a coal mine there as well, we can start farming later on. Still pretty cold over there. Okay, let's mine the steel wreckage. Okay, the heaters have been researched. That's good. Okay, so now we can research the beacon. Reach the end of the workday. They'll all come back and start hunting now. So you can see the coal pile over there is very cold still. So what we could do is we could build a gathering point, a gathering post. And that would allow them to have a warm workplace while they go backwards and forwards and gather. Needs to be adjacent to a street, so we need to build a street first, I think. Okay, let's build a street. Just build a straight one like that. Put the gathering post on the end of it. It covers that back one. So you can see the little guys there building the road now. So it looks like the medical facility is too cold. Let's have a look at the laws again. Adaptation. So we can pass a new law. Fighting arena, food additives, and soup. What's the difference here? So food additives. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. Yeah, it's probably not a great option. What about the soup? We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Okay, let's do that.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Here we are, reduced to poverty, such is the price of survival. Anything to calm the growling stomach, just like in London. Illness and healthcare. Cold homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but the gravely ill must have an infirmary. Okay, so let's put the generator on overdrive, which will increase the temperature in all heat zones by 1. But it also generates stress on the generator as well. As you can see down the bottom middle there, the stress levels are increasing. Ah, the beacon's been researched. Allows us to build a beacon. Great. So drawing boards allows us to reach tier 1 technology. So we need 50 wood for that. We don't have anywhere near enough wood yet. Steam hubs. Allows us to build steam hubs to create hotspots. That sounds pretty good too. Oop, 2 of our people just died. That's not good. Just look at the graph. First death, 1 of our people just died. Or 2. Sickness, accidents and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in the harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Okay, let's open the law book. So we need a cemetery or a corpse disposal. We can't do that just yet because we've already just signed the soup one. So we need to wait a few hours. Okay, so the generator's rocking away on overdrive. Okay, let's add some more people to this gathering post. Add some workers. See all the workers heading out to the gathering post.
Move! Time to get to work.
The morning shift just started. So heading into farm the scrap. So our wood is coming back up again. But for a beacon we need 20 pieces of wood. Let's boost the wood farming a bit. Got a gripe over there as well. Child injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. Give this kid a day off. Seems like the right thing to do. Okay, so you can see the stress levels are ramping up quite a bit there, so I'll turn the overdrive off. Don't want to blow our generator. We've got no gatherable resources in the area anymore. Looks like they've farmed that steel area completely. So we could probably dismantle this one, which will let us reclaim some of the materials that went into it. Yep, so we're dismantling this. Okay. So we could rebuild it closer to the coal pile, which is sort of what I tried to do to begin with. But first we'll build the beacon over here. That way we can have a look around and see if there's any other survivors nearby. Just put the gathering post a bit closer to the coal pile. Yep. You can see we've built our road across there as well. Oh, one person died. The shift has ended. More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problem. Okay. Open a medical post or promise the sick will be treated. Let's make a promise. Wisdom of the crowd. Captain, we're facing demands. Remember that this people usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. Do not have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem in your own way, that's fine. Alright, good advice. So let's do an emergency shift on the wood. Definitely need more wood happening at the moment. Boost those numbers. Resources shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. We've already got the emergency shift, so we might do extended hours a bit later on. So the wood's now churning away. So we've got bad healthcare, cold at home, corpse disposal. So we've got a few issues going on at the moment. So I'll put the overdrive back on again because it's minus 40 at the moment. Can run it high a bit further. Another medical facility. So the beacon's not operating at the moment. Probably because it needs a road to make it accessible. So the generator's reaching the top now, so you can see the temperature's coming back down again because it's after 6 AM. So we're going to turn the overdrive off so we don't blow our generator. Now we need to fix this beacon by putting a road next to it. Let's build a road. Yep, that should do it.
Get going! Time to earn your bread.
So we've got morning shift. So let's create some new research. Let's do steam hubs. So we can put some hot spots around where it's too cold. A protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work because she could get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Okay, we won't make an exception then. Okay, the beacon and the road is being built right there. So it's looking pretty good. Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on our people will be able to survey the ice barrens that surround us in Frostland. There she goes. Now we can have a look and see what's around. Okay, this is the Frostland. Got the Lost Expedition. Numerous tents. We can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expedition. Observatory. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it. Okay, 2 good spots to investigate. And I think that's probably enough for this episode. So we've done a lot. Got our medical places happening, and we've got our beacon, so we can explore and gather more resources and more people. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.